What's up, everybody? Welcome to a Heart and Soul Promotions Prediction Show. Try to say that 3 times real fast. We used to do this where we talk about the upcoming WWE pay-per-views with our cast of characters, trying to figure out and predict what we think is going to happen. We brought it back here, and unfortunately, again, our friend Randy Hogan will be unavailable. He's had some emergencies in his house, so he has been living in a hotel for the last couple of weeks. So take care of personal business, Randy. But we've got a couple of other people are going to be coming on here to join us. He's my boss. He's your boss. He's everybody's boss. Buy his merch. Ed Lindsay.
Hey, buy my merch.
All righty. And coming on here all the way from Europe, we never know what he's going to say. We never know who he is because he looks like everybody out there in the world, but he gave us his name, Justin Smith.
Woo, yeah, baby. I'm finally back on the screen where I belong, on the prediction show. I freaking love it.
And since Randy Hogan's not able to join us, we do have our wrestling personality here, besides myself, who has a lot of years in the business to give us his insight. Please welcome him, the wrestler and the manager extraordinaire, Johnny Blade.
God damn it.
You know, I couldn't.
All right.
I knew you were on, Justin. You know, I had to be here
God
too.
damn it.
Oh well.
Good. So
We'll get through
John's
this.
not going to be here. He got invited to a soccer game, but I do have his predictions. So we will be accounting for him. And
I guarantee I will not miss more than one. I will not
There
miss
you
more
go.
than one. I guarantee it.
And Rob Bell, who's in second place, didn't send anything in. So he is still 5-1. Our leader, John, at 7-1. I was 2-4.
That's about to change.
It was 2-5. It was a tough one for us. But let's talk about the Elimination Chamber. There's only 4 matches that we get to talk about. So we're going to start right off with the tag team match. The Judgment Day defending their tag titles against the New Catch Republic, Pete Dunne and Tyler Bates. Ed, take us first.
Sorry, it just isn't time for the belts to come off of them yet.
Correct.
So we're going to say, all hail the Judgment Day.
All right. Okay, Justin.
So I don't think that the tag team titles is going to be changing hands before WrestleMania. It will be kind of dope that the New Catch promotion is going to become the tag team champions here because I freaking love Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate as a tag team. I'm just saying British strong style here. And as much as I love my European boys here to win the tag team titles, unfortunately, I have to go with the Judgment Day.
All right. And Johnny Blade.
Well, looks like it's going to be a clean sweep. I hate to say this. I really hate to say this, but I agree with Justin. Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate are terrific. Great tag team. They're going to be future tag champs, just not now. I think it's going to be a fantastic match. Pretty exciting. They may even. Well, I was going to say they'd kick off the show with it, but chances are they'll probably kick it off with the women's chamber match.
Most likely. So the villain also went with the Judgment Day. So John is Judgment Day.
Yeah, so I got a Judgment Day officially. They'll retain.
All righty. And we're going to clean sweep it. Well, I'm not a fan of Pete Dunne. From somebody who's been in the wrestling business, if you do those finger bending moves on me, you're getting poked in the eyes for real. That is not happening in the independent circuit.
It's a work. Come on,
It's
you can
still
do it.
Not happening in the independent circuit at all.
I got you.
So I'm not a fan, but I do like Tyler Bates. It's hard to believe the big strong boy, but when you see some of the stuff he's actually doing, fine, I'll buy off on that one. But I think it's more that they are a big change to the Judgment Day, and it gives Finn a chance actually to show that he is a part of the team because Damian Priest has been carrying a lot of the stuff recently. So it's time to let somebody else do something. So Judgment Day, but you're going to see not Damian Priest, the other guy, Finn Balor, do a lot of the work on this match. All right. So, Justin, we're coming to you now on the next match here. Rhea Ripley defending her title against Nia Jax.
Another clean sweep.
I fucking felt like that this shit will stop, that I'm getting this shitty matches here, but you know what? I'm gonna spray this match out of the reason that Nia Jax is in this match. As simple as that. Because Nia, oh, for fuck's sake.
You sprayed it so hard, you knocked your camera over.
Nia Jax can't wrestle at all. That's the first thing. Second of all, we are in Australia. What in the actually fuck do you gonna expect? That Rhea Ripley is gonna lose that women's world title? Well, you definitely are wrong and stupid, Marks. Rhea Ripley retains this title. God fucking hell. Please be a 5-minute match here at least.
Fair enough. Johnny Blade.
You know, this is the most 100% guaranteed thing I've ever seen. Rhea Ripley retains 100%. Absolutely no way she loses it in Australia.
All righty. So we've got someone else who just joined us here. So we'll let him get.
You're gonna say that, and in the end, the title will change. I swear by God, if that happening, Johnny.
Hey. Well, then we'll know.
But I will tell you this. We got someone just joining us here. He decided to come on, so let's bring him on to the show. We'll let him get caught up here. Damian Cross. Welcome, sir.
What's up, y'all? How you doing?
Wow.
All right. So the first match we did to let you get caught up, the tag team match. Okay. Judgment Day versus the New Catch Alliance.
Gosh, I'm taking Judgment Day all day long.
All righty.
Because they're on a roll, they're going. As long as they don't hit a chug hole in the plans, they're going to still go with it.
All righty. And the Rhea Ripley versus Nia Jax.
Just like y'all, I guess I'm going to sound like a broken record too. Nia Jax can't wrestle for crap because if she hits her hole again, that's what we're going to hear, oh, my hole. So that's the new catchphrase, oh, my hole. But I've got Rhea Ripley retaining.
All righty, and they're all coming out of the woodworks. I guess we had a lot of good food and catering, because please welcome him to the show, Draven.
Yeah, hold up. Did he get my last rib in catering?
You can send up another plate.
All right, that sounds good to me.
All right, so Draven, we're going to get you caught up real quick. The Judgment Day versus the New Catch Alliance.
I'm going to go with fellow Brits. I've trained with them. I've been on shows with backstage with them, so I've got to go Bait and Dunn. Have to.
So you're going who with?
I'm going to go with Bait and Dunn.
Okay. So New Catch. All right. And Rhea Ripley versus Nia Jax.
Nia Jax is a botch machine. How she got rehired, I do not know, so Rhea.
All right. All right. So I'm also going with Rhea Ripley, but I'm going to put it in a way that's kind of interesting. There's a guy that I know by the name of I'm having troubles today. Madman Pondo. Yeah. Madman Pondo described this the best. Why do I care about one fat broad potatoing another broad?
Oh my God!
Well, he calls it how he sees it.
So, I agree. Nia Jax can't wrestle. Yes, she has gotten better since she came back because of the standpoint of she's probably been put on notice that you'll be fired if you start screwing up again. She's still not good in the ring. But Hulk Hogan made a 30-year wrestling career not being very good in the ring. Nia Jax at least looks like a monster. But Rhea Ripley's going to retain.
Of course.
Mommy's on top.
If she doesn't retain, Australia is going to revolt.
Probably.
I
Indeed.
think it would literally
Alright.
be like
And
walking into a pit of sharks if they decide to not have Rhea retain. Just
alright.
like when if Buddy didn't win the Cruiserweight title at the last Australia show, everyone were gonna lose their shit. It's the same scenario.
Mm-hmm.
True. And John also took Rhea Ripley. So now we're going into the Elimination Chamber matches. So what you're going to do is pick 2 winners. If either
Two.
one of them wins, you get 2 points. If the other one is in the second place, so you get 1 point for that person. So you can get a total of 3 points per Elimination Chamber. And Johnny Blade, we'll start with you with the Women's Elimination Chamber. Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan, Tiffany Stratton, Naomi, and the one who just entered after winning the Royal Rumble, Raquel Rodriguez.
Oh,
You mean after the Battle Royale?
Did I say Battle Royal or did I say Royal Rumble?
You said Royal Rumble.
Sorry. The Battle Royal.
It's all right.
Okay, well, I didn't have a second one in mind, so I'm going to have to hurry up with that. The winner, I think, is it's and at least it looks like it anyway to me. Is I believe the winner is going to be Becky Lynch, the chamber match itself, and then if I have to pick a second one, I'm going to say it'll come down to her and hold on, either Belair or Stratton. It's out to me out of those two. I think they're really going to showcase Tiffany Stratton, so I'm going to pick her as my second.
Okay. Damian Cross.
Okay, I'm going to go with Bianca Belair. And I'll go with the man, Becky Lynch.
All right. All right, Draven.
I'm going with Becky as number 1 and Naomi as number 2. I would have just brought her back. I don't think they're going to kick her out too early. So I think if she doesn't win, she will be in the final 2.
All righty. All right, so John, he took Becky Lynch and Tiffany Stratton.
He copied me.
He sent me his stuff a while ago.
I think he still found out that who I like and copied me anyway. He figured it out.
I'm going with Raquel Rodriguez to win.
That's an interesting
She
pick.
just had the victorious recent return. And my dark horse is Bianca Belair because everybody's thinking it's going to be Becky. That's the story they've been telling. I think they're going to use that as down the road a little bit. I think she's kind of waiting for Charlotte to come back, and that's going to be her and Charlotte to figure out what's going to be the next title contender. But Bianca still is popular with the crowd, so I think she's going to be the other choice if it's not Raquel.
Plus, she's a good worker in the ring, too.
No, she's not. Ed.
Not yet. Well, okay. Well, there went that. Hey.
Bianca Belair suffers from being the worst, lower card version of
John Cena.
no.
Oh,
Shelton Benjamin.
don't do that to the woman. How dare you?
She is athletic as can be, but athletics doesn't turn into wrestling talent.
Well, yeah, but can you agree that she draws fans though? She draws a crowd. I'll give her that.
She
Charisma
draws
has
fans,
nothing
yes.
to do with wrestling.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Ed.
I saw your comment, John. It was just a joke.
Liv Morgan,
Okay.
Becky Lynch.
All right.
Okay.
And Justin?
Now, here's the thing why I have a problem with this match. Because each and every single time when we talk about the Women's Elimination Chamber match, I kind of feel a deja vu here. Each and every single time, it's the same obvious bullshit that we're going to get. You're going to tease a WrestleMania match. You're going to set up an Elimination Chamber match. The WrestleMania match is going to happen. Same now with Becky Lynch. Teasing a WrestleMania match. Doing this also in the WrestleMania for the press conference. and now she's in the Elimination Chamber match. So my pick goes to Becky Lynch, and my dark horse is Tiffany Stratton, because I do not pick her just because she has like boobs and blonde hair. No, she just got called up here, and she needs to be showcasing a little bit more to like newer audience, like I don't know, you and me and all those stuff. So that's gonna be my 2.
All righty.
Which is why I think she makes the last 3, but I don't think she'd make it top 2. I think they've got to keep her in there for a hell of a long time.
They could have
And
her
she
eliminate
could-
the first 3 and get pinned.
Yeah,
That would still showcase her.
it's going to make her look strong as how she got rid of 3 people, and then she turned around and then Raquel or Bianca.
But I will say they let Shayna Baszler pin all 5, and look what they've done with her since.
Exactly. So
Absolutely nothing.
Correct.
I
Correct,
used to
and
call
that's
her Rhea Luger. Now they should call her Shayna Luger. Can't win the big one.
Gosh. I'm sorry,
All
but they're
right.
drawing her out so bad it's not even funny.
That's true. All right, Damian Cross, you get the men's.
All right.
Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, Bobby Lashley, L.A. Knight, Kevin Owens, and Logan Paul.
Oh crap! I don't need that prime, dude. So yeah. Anyways, let's go with Mr. L.A. Knight, and I'm gonna pick my boy Bobby Lashley.
All right. Draven.
I've got a feeling McIntyre is going to win it because I think they're going to still set him versus Seth up because they've been poking at it for a while. And with Punk being out of the picture, he's a good plan B for now.
Okay. And your other pick?
And then my other pick, out of nowhere, I think LA Knight might get a shot.
All right. All right. And let's see. John took Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton.
Damn.
Shoot! My gosh.
All righty.
Good, man.
And I've gone back and forth on this one. I'm not a fan of LA Knight, but I think they're trying to use him because he's got that Stone Cold Steve Austin charisma. He's getting the fans to interact again.
Mhm.
But I don't see him as talented or as big of a draw overall as Austin. And I'm not a fan of his work personally.
Oh, he's never gonna get that Austin push ever. I don't think it'll ever happen.
I'm thinking Drew McIntyre, and that's what I'm going with because the Bloodline interfered in his match with Cody Rhodes. I think they're going to push that storyline, and I think they're going to help him win, even if it's to have the swerve and turn him back into a babyface. Of look, I wasn't working with those guys; they did their own thing.
Yeah.
So I'm taking Drew McIntyre. And my dark horse on this one is going to be Logan Paul.
Wow.
The reason is Logan Paul and Roman Reigns had one hell of a match.
Now
I
that they
think
did.
Logan Paul and Seth Rollins could tear the house down off of any show. So my dark horse is Logan.
They have.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, don't get me
They
wrong,
have.
they had a great match, but I just don't think Logan Paul should be anywhere near a win.
And we're going, all right, the Logan Paul, Roman Reigns matches, they worked off of each other perfectly.
They did.
Yeah.
Ed, what's
Like
your
you
thoughts?
could sit there and you could watch that. That was like a storybook just opened up. It was that good.
Very true. Ed, what you got?
It's I got to go with Drew McIntyre and there's a toss-up, but because they got to keep the man relevant, it's going to be L.A. Knight. Yeah.
Okay. That's right.
All right. Justin.
So here is a lot of possibilities that I'm seeing in the Elimination Chamber, but I come into that a little bit later on. I'm really torn between two persons, and that is Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre. However, I will go with Drew McIntyre on this one, and Randy Orton is going to be my second pick here. Now, in that Elimination Chamber, I think like they're gonna set up some feuds here, especially LA Knight versus Logan Paul for the United States Championship at WrestleMania 40. So what I'm gonna see is Logan Paul is gonna eliminate LA Knight. LA Knight is gonna be pissed and help the others to eliminate Logan Paul here. What they're doing with Kevin Owens, I do believe they binge push the feud from Royal Rumble into the Elimination Chamber, so Logan Paul and Kevin Owens can start this match here. But I am really torn between Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre. So that's why Drew first, Randy second.
All righty. And Johnny Blade.
Well, that's what I was going to go with, but I'm going to change it to my second one now. I really think Drew McIntyre is going to win the chamber, so I'm going to go with him. But I've been thinking Randy Orton, but I'm going to change it up because Justin has him and John has him, and so I'm going to go LA Knight as my second.
All righty. And before we go into the what hasn't been predicted yet, our good friend Jordan Drake has been making his predictions as well. He chose the Judgment Day. He chose Nia Jax. His women's was Bianca and Raquel.
Wait a second. Does he really pick Nia Jax?
Yes, he really picked here. Proof.
Nia
Jax.
He is fucking disqualified. No, his picks are invalid. Why does somebody pick Nia Jax in this one? What in the actually fuck is going on? No. There is no way that you're gonna argue with me that. There is no way somebody's gonna put Nia Jax on. Oh, Jesus, I'm fucking done.
Everybody thinks that Nia's gonna beat.
Jordan Drake doesn't watch WWE. He watches AEW.
Well, obviously, that's why he didn't took my challenge in APF to let out the inner purge here.
That's between the APF management and Jordan
To
Drake.
be honest, I don't really watch WWE. To be honest, I don't really watch WWE as a rule, but I still would never pick Nia.
And the men's, he chose LA Knight and Randy Orton. So now,
at least he got some grips on that one.
We're going to start with you on this. This is it hasn't been predicted. You can basically do any pick you want. It could be somebody who starts a match in the Elimination Chamber. It could be a match that's not been announced. It could be some surprise entrance. Just something that hasn't been already announced. Raven?
I say Roman and Rock versus Cody and Seth. Seth can work it light, he can get in, he can do what he can do, and Cody can take 90% of the quote unquote ass whooping.
Roman and Rock versus who was it again?
Cody and Seth.
Cody and Seth. At Elimination Chamber?
Yeah, I think it could get announced Friday.
All right. So, John's prediction was Chelsea Green will somehow be part of the Elimination Chamber, whether as a match or as a backstage segment. So, Chelsea Green making an appearance.
Who the fuck needs Chelsea Green? Let's be real.
Well, when I talked to him about it, he thought Chelsea Green was from Australia. She's actually from Canada. And that's why my pick is Indy Hartwell, who is from Australia, will have some kind of segment on Elimination Chamber. Ed?
Yeah, and the reason I'm thinking about that match is I think something's going to go down in the Grayson Waller show thing that he does, because Cody's meant to be on that in Australia. I think that's going to segue into the match. Personally,
That's possible. Ed, what you got?
R-Truth
Oh no.
will have
Doing
Yes, yes.
do
He's friggin' hilarious.
day.
R-Truth is going to help or turn on Judgment Day?
He's going to have something to do with that match.
Okay, so R-Truth is involved. Okay.
Oh, I actually got two things in my mind, and the first one is at the Grayson Waller effect. We will definitely gonna have the setup between Cody and Seth versus Rock and Roman at WrestleMania 40, because guess what? 40 years ago, the first ever main event of WrestleMania was Hogan and Mr. T versus Paul Orndorff and Roddy Piper, I do believe. It was a tag team match for sure. And the second thing will be we will get something stupidly impromptu on this one, because each and every single time when Crown Jewel or any kind of other shows went down in outside of the US, we get somehow a stupid impromptu segment that is out of context and that is pretty stupid. So that's are my two things.
All righty. Johnny Blade.
Number one, the Elimination Chamber. It is Well, it's called the Elimination Chamber, so it is elimination. So here's my prediction: Tiffany Stratton starts off the Chamber match,
Ooh.
and she goes all the way to the end and lose to Becky Lynch.
Okay.
When I may interrupt you in this one here, in Germany, we don't call the pay-per-view Elimination Chamber.
No,
we call
they
it
call
No
They
Escape.
call it No Way Out or No Rules or something like that.
No
No
escape.
Escape. Yep.
I like that better.
No Escape in Germany is what it's called.
Yep.
Why,
No
why
Escape.
is it different over there?
I think it has
I
to
can
do
tell you
with some
right,
of the
and
rules.
I'm gonna say World War II has something to do with it.
exactly the Holocaust. That has to do something. The Elimination Chamber, a little bit of a history lesson here. Even though Mark Zuckerberg doesn't like that, the Holocaust was the one time where the Jews got eliminated by that in that elimination chambers. So that's why Germany doesn't like the word elimination chamber, and they have to change it from elimination chamber to no escape.
Understood.
Yes.
Understood.
And Damian Cross, you get the last word here. The thing that hasn't been predicted. We can't hear you. Check your mic. Can't hear you.
Nope.
Nope. Nope.
Nope. Yeah, he's going to pop out and come back in. Sometimes it happens, technology for what it's worth.
Technology can
personally
work.
like
The best
SpongeBob,
thing ever.
we're not cavemen. We have technology.
Yeah, I remember when technology was a Walkman on your hip.
See?
I'm old enough to have had an Atari 2600.
Oh my
I
God.
think my dad had that.
Will there be a pulse tomorrow night?
Yes, there will be a pulse tomorrow night.
Excellent.
I
Because
will
we gotta
not be
talk about
available due to my work
all kinds
schedule.
of things that are going to be popping up here.
What was that, Justin? You can't make the pulse tomorrow?
Nope.
All right,
I
good
got
choice,
work.
sir.
I got work on that day and the next day after.
Okay,
Amy
can you
Cross.
hear me now?
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
prediction. It's a two-way prediction for me. All right, we know how the whole segment with The Rock joining the Bloodline. What I think The Rock is doing, I think he's playing into what they think is going to happen. So what I think he's going to do, he's going to play this all up until WrestleMania. He's going to get involved with the Roman Reigns match. He's going to turn on Roman Reigns, and he's going to take that title from Roman Reigns. And he's going to become the absolute head of the table. That's what I think is going to happen.
But is that going to happen on Elimination Chamber?
Yes, that's what I believe is going to happen.
All right. So The Rock's going to turn on Roman.
That's what I say.
All right.
Because why would he not? That would be smart.
I don't think that they're going to have the turn happen yet.
You don't think?
Maybe at
you don't-
WrestleMania to set up for a match at next year's WrestleMania or SummerSlam.
Yep.
Okay, well.
Or
Yeah,
I
The
think
Rock needs to get in a little bit better shape, ring shape, if he wants to pump the main event.
Still a decent prediction,
Right.
though. I mean,
Yeah,
it'll happen
he
later.
looks good. Rock looks good, but he doesn't look to be in ring shape.
No.
he looks to be in film shape.
He's not that Rock from 20 years ago.
Right. But age catches up with all of us.
Yeah.
All right. So very interesting prediction show here. So it's a special start time. Saturday here in the United States on the East Coast, 5 in the morning.
I can't wait. I'm going to be up eating breakfast, drinking coffee, watching wrestling.
We the UKs, we are in the Europe, and we gonna laugh your ass off because you have to be up in the morning. Because for us, it's 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. So.
Correct.
So it's 5 o'clock in the morning.
Hey, I work the overnight shift, so I can watch it at work.
There you go. 5 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast, 2 o'clock in the morning on the West Coast.
Crap.
And I'm not going to watch it because I'll be at work. So I'll catch it later. So I won't know anything that happens during the pre-show because they usually don't put the pre-show up on Peacock.
Man, I'll have to check the replay myself. Crap, I ain't getting no.
I'm probably.
So I'm going to keep track of the scores here, and we'll be coming to the next pay-per-view coming up after that, which, according to this, is NXT
WrestleMania.
is not the one we care about.
WrestleMania.
So the next one is WrestleMania after this, April 6th.
Yep.
So after this, we're going to be building up all the way to WrestleMania.
Nice.
It's going to be a fun night, folks.
Yes, it is.
All right. I'm the important one, Mr. Mayhem. And for Ed, for Justin, Johnny Blade, Damian Cross, and Draven, thank you for joining us and talking about this show. And we're going to see you tomorrow on the Pulse.
Bye, my merch.